What's going on, workers and curtain jerkers? It's your boy Jimmy Vegas, and I'm just sitting back chilling, thinking about how WWE claims to reach out to different demographics. And as the video goes on, you're gonna see the many different champions that have passed through, from the Batistas and the Yokozunas to what we've had today. And I'm showing all of them just to say, the many different looks and sizes out of all those world champions. You know what I'm saying? There's been dozens of black guys that fit the mold of all of those guys. So how the hell has there not been a black champion yet? Because it baffles me. Well, not how that it hasn't been any, but why so little? We had like 3 or 4 Mexican champions back to back to back in the course of 2 or 3 years. From Batista to Eddie to Ray to Batista. Waited a few years, then Del Rio came in and got him 4 championships. And it's not like they stopped at one. None of the Mexican champions stopped at one belt. None of them stopped at one world belt. They don't talk about the ECW belt, so it seems like Mark Henry only has that 8-week reign. Booker T had his King Booker stint. Why only one stint for both those guys? That's all the room you had for was one stint. And if that's the case, where's Kofi Kingston? One stint. How long he gonna have to wait for the damn one stint? You ain't getting him but one. He got 12 championships already. Let him get his 13th one. That's about all that y'all gonna let him get anyway. It's crazy to me how black, white, no matter what, a lot of these guys go in there and bust their ass and have Finn Balor come in first night on the main roster and shit on all of them. That part, that'd be crazy to me, but don't nobody talk about that. They just want to talk about how protected Bobby Lashley was during his little tenure. But when one of these guys get protected, it's not a problem until, like a motherfucker said before, till he's burying everybody on the roster and not giving nothing in return. Because people were starting to grow tired of Seth Rollins before his knee grew tired of him and had to sit him out for a while. So Roman Reigns took his place, and everybody really got to see how boring he was. And back on the Kofi Kingston situation, not only do they not let him, get that main event push, where's his strong matches at? Where his match of the night candidates and shit at? It's not like he can't have them. You don't let the man have them. How can you handicap this man and have him go out here and put on these 2-minute segments? Finn Balor first night on Raw, he in a fatal 4-way for a #1 contender spot. Just think about how many times you see Kofi Kingston's name in that light. How do you get drafted and you in a #1 contender spot type situation already? Like, what work have you put in the main roster? That doesn't fly in the NBA, NFL, the boxing organization, hockey. That shit don't fly nowhere. So it's just crazy to me when they want to build some Superman fuck story. You know what I'm saying? Insert default guy other than a dark-skinned brother. Because if you feel like Booker T reached his full potential in the WWE, my friend, you a fool. Once you get the whole damn crowd, back then it was raising the roof. Now it's the yes point. But once you get the whole crowd doing that shit, man, you the fucking guy. You can kiss my ass on that one now. Because that same company right there was beating WWE's ass. So you can't say it like they was a lower tier company. And their ratings was better than what the WWE's got right now. And most people don't know this, but the short while that Booker T was thumping in damn WCW before it went under as the main guy, he had a few weeks where he beat WWE.